All right. Hi, folks. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel for tonight. We're going to make some awesome carrot cake. Actually, not carrot cake, carrot loaf. We're getting on Thanksgiving, and this is like a real wiener, if you know what I mean. So let's get started. I have a little bag here of yellow cake mix. So what I'm going to do is put it in the sifter here and get all the lumps out, make it nice and smooth. Okay. Just takes a second here. There we go. Now I'm not going to have any lumps to worry about mixing out. Okay. So we're all done with that. Now, I am going to add 3 eggs, because that's what the recipe calls for. Okay, there we go. There's all 3. And now I've already pre-measured. I've got a half a cup of oil plus just a little bit more. And then I've got a full cup of water. Okay, so that's basically the directions on the box, except that I have added just a little smidge more oil than it calls for. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Okay, now I'm going to use my whisk. And I'm just going to basically give this a little mixy-mixy. Okay. Now, as soon as it's smooth, basically consistent, where all the dry is mixed into the wet, it's good. Okay, so now I am going to, from here, make sure that we got all that liquid in there. Okay, now I'm going to add, let's see, first I'm going to add some nutmeg. Okay, so there you go. That's about maybe half a teaspoon. No, I'm sorry, about a quarter teaspoon. Here we're just going to use a little bit of clove. Not much at all. Just a little spot or two. See, there you go. See, there's your nutmeg. There's your clove. Okay, now I'm going to use some cinnamon. Cinnamon we use a lot of. Okay, so I'm going to actually get the spoon out. I got my teaspoon measure here. And I'm going to heat that sucker up once. And then twice. Okay, so that should be good. All right, now I want to add some coconut. Okay, this has already been baked, which, you know, is fine. If you wanted to use raw, that's fine too. I'm just using a couple little pinches there. Okay, I'm also going to add some chopped walnuts. Pop them right in. I'm going to use some raisins. Okay, now notice I'm not measuring. This is all to feel. Okay. The one thing about the raisins, though, is you want to make sure that they're crumbled up and apart from each other. Okay, so basically I'm doing like I would say a half a cup of each of these items, you know. Half a cup of chopped walnuts, half a cup of raisins, half a cup of coconut. Got to use some pineapple here. We got some pineapple pieces. Okay. I'm basically draining the juice off. Now you can use crushed pineapple or you can use the chunks of pineapple. It doesn't really matter. They're both delicious. You just want to make sure you have enough. Okay, now that's going to add a lot of moisture into your batter, which is absolutely delicious. Now, I want to I want to add some carrot here. Basically, this is like one large carrot. Should be enough. I'll know when I see it on top of the bowl after I'm done. Oh yeah. Going straight across because I want smaller pieces. If I was at an angle like this, I would get longer pieces of carrot. I don't want that. I want it to be a little bit more delicate. Smaller pieces. Notice I'm twisting the carrot as well. Otherwise, you just end up falling into your same grooves, and you don't really grate too much off, you know. Okay, a little bit more. There we go.
Oh, John.
Yes.
Your carrot cake is still the only one I like.
Well, that's good to hear. I appreciate that, Dan.
I've tried others and it was like, it's not John's.
You know. Okay, so now I'm just spreading that around a little bit. Okay, now, if you wanted to make like carrot cupcakes or muffins, well, cupcakes, this is the way to go, right here. This is where you mix it, and you scoop it, you pan it, you bake it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, because we're making a loaf, so to speak, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of flour to this whole mixture. Okay, and I'm just basically going to sift it right on top before I mix all the other things together and into the batter. Okay, and it gives it a little bit more body. Makes it a little less delicate, so to speak. Now, I know that from experience, I'm just going to end up gumming up my whisk with all this wonderful stuff. So I'm just going to switch to the spatula right now. And I'm just going to get down underneath. I'm not mixing with a mixer, so I'm not worried about, over mixing at this point. Okay. And I just want to mix all the spice in, mix all the special ingredients in. Okay, look at that nice color. Boy, that looks good. All right, so now I want to, hang on, I need to taste that. It's banging, it don't need anything. I was thinking it might need just a little bit more cinnamon.
All right.
But no, it doesn't. It's right on the money. I could add a little bit more cinnamon, but I don't think I need to, I don't want to send people into too much orbit, So anyway, okay, so now we have our batter. And remember, chopped walnuts, raisins, pineapple, coconut, and carrot. Okay, so we got all those wonderful things in our batter along with our special spices, basically pumpkin spice, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. Okay.